Hello, hello, hello. Who can hear me? Who can see me? Can you see me now? Hey, Leah is first. You're both here quickly. Leah beat you this time. She beat you this time. Let me move you up just a little bit. Let's try that. Hopefully I'm not too crooked. All right. Sorry, I'm a little bit 8 minutes late. But oh, good to see y'all in here. Leah, Sabrina, Taz. Y'all excited? We need to pull some handles. Awesome. You finished dinner, everything? Good? I'm feeling pretty good. I am. I'm feeling pretty good. Why does this camera seem like it's too high? I didn't even plug it in yet. It probably would have ran out of battery. And that, we can't have that happen. Let me see if I can lower this down some. I don't know why it seems awful high, doesn't it? Let me adjust this a little bit more. Let's see here. Let's see how this goes. Now, hopefully it's not too low now. Yep, we're both doing all right. Yes, we are. All right. So hopefully this is all right. Trying to adjust this stupid camera. Well, it's my phone, you know, but all right. Oh, I got my hat. It's not even in center yet. All right. How's that? Is that more in center? Oh, hey, I need to, let me pin that message. Oh, come on. This mouse that I have, it works when it wants to, you know? It's just one of those type of mice. Let's see. Hi, Gail. How you doing? Glad to see you in here. Haven't seen you for a little while. You probably haven't seen me for a little while either. Let's see. Can I pin that? How's that? I pinned it. I'm doing good, Gail. I am doing good. We're going to pull some handles. I did start already. I'm not super happy with those, but we're going to keep working at it. So I got, what, 13 or 2? I got 12 of these to do. So we'll do 12 of these, and I need to trim the bottoms. And then hopefully I get to putting some handles on today. I'm hoping so. I'm going to try to move through this part of it pretty quickly if I can, without screwing them up. Yeah, we're doing good. Still, one of these days, I think I'm going to get an extruder, and we're going to see how that works, to where I can like extrude my shape, but then, cause I'm going to make my own cutout, but I want to extrude the shape and make it a little bit heavier, and then pull from that shape to get my handle, and see how that works for me, if it works any better or not. as many handles as I've pulled, I still struggle at times with this. And I've pulled a lot of freaking handles on here, but you know, it is what it is. You know, there we go. That's actually something that I like. There you go. So that would simply go attached to your mug and come around. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm glad to see everybody here too. That's awesome. The handle could have been maybe a little bit longer. I think I tore too much off of it. So let's try another one. I always make extra handles. Never know when you're going to screw one up, you know. So how you been, Gail? I haven't talked to you for a while. How's the studio doing down there in Baltimore? There we go. That's a little bit closer to what I want. It's still a bit on the long side. We'll make it work. Alright. I may have to let them dry tonight. They may not be dry enough to put on the mugs tonight. I've got the mugs all covered up, so they're not going to dry out on me, but y'all, I've knitted an entire hat today. That's a first. I'm getting kind of good at these. That's awesome, Leah. I've seen the pictures of the hats you're making. They look very nice. You got some talent, that's for sure. Oh, Mr. Ben, good to see you in here tonight. I feel like I've seen you a couple times today already, or at least you're texting. No complaints. Haven't been to the studio this week. Oh, wow. Are you missing it? After a whole week, I'd miss it. It's hard to go without having your hands in the clay, you know? I thought they were very nice, Leah. We're all expecting snow tonight. Really? You guys are going to get some snow in Tennessee? Awesome. I don't think we're expecting any snow up here. At least not. I haven't been paying attention to the news because I couldn't tell you if we were or not. But I mean, I doubt it because the temperatures up here, man, they've been like in the 40s. I can't believe the weather up here. We got rain, of course, but that's about it. Yeah, you do miss it. I know I do, that's for sure. I mean, if I was gone for a whole week of it. It's 62 and rainy here. Bad storm coming through. Actually, no surprise. This is actually the beginning of our nadar. Yeah, your nader season. Oh, wow. You got quite a bit already. Dang. It is. I've been sketching some ideas. Well, that's awesome. At least your brain was active and you were thinking about it, right? Me and my mom crocheted for a while until her hands couldn't do it anymore. Yeah, that's usually the problem, Leah. I mean, your hands start to go bad and you get arthritis and, and crocheting like that, that's tough on the hands and the fingers. I mean, my gosh. My grandmother used to do it, and of course she had a lot of problem with her hands afterwards as she got much older. They're so painful for her. It's like 9 degrees last week in the AM. Wow, that's pretty cold. Gail says, I have a lot of things to make. Well, I'm sure you probably had to have a lot of ideas jotted down. So you're probably excited to get back in the studio. So crazy how it feels, the difference in elevation. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, if she's up in the mountains, I mean, she's probably getting snow quite a bit, where you're probably not getting hardly any of that. I mean, you're probably getting a lot of rain and always, Gail says. Yeah, you had juvenile arthritis and have always struggled with it? Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I don't know what you can do about that either besides just taking pain medicine. And actually, my hands haven't gotten bad at all. I mean, doing this, I haven't felt anything wrong with my hands. I mean, I know you have to be careful, but I try not to stress them out too bad. I mean, if I feel like I'm starting to ache a little bit somewhere that probably shouldn't be, you know, I try to pay attention to it, but it kind of is what it is in a way. You kind of just work through it, like we always do, just work through it, you know. Let's take that much off. I really wish I could turn this around so you guys could actually see what I'm doing here. It's kind of hard for y'all to see, but I'm taking my thumb and I'm bringing these edges out like this, and then the underside it's kind of rounded like this, so it feels good when your fingers go around this way. So that's kind of what I'm doing when you can't see me. So I'm shaping this out right here. Hi, Joe. Buddy, I'm sorry to hear it. You and Carol are sick. You might have to take a day off tomorrow with her. It's not always a bad thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we still got plenty to do yet. Yeah, ibuprofen. Not the, yeah. Oh my. Yes, I always have a list. I want to make 3 urns, and I'm not sure what I want them to look, how I want them to look. Yeah, well, that's the thing. If you've seen the one that I've done, which maybe I should show it to you. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's not done. It's actually bisque fired. Um, the person's having me make one for him, but then she told me that she wanted her husband and herself to go in one urn together. Well, I'm gonna have to make a bigger urn, I think. So I'm gonna make another one, but I could show you what I have done with one of them that she really likes. It's not, like I said, it's just bisque fired, but she likes the shape of it and everything. So I'm just gonna make a larger one for her. Oh, I don't really like how thin that got. That's too much there. You haven't seen it. Okay. I'll show it to you here in a little bit. I made two different lids for it too because I wasn't quite sure what kind of a lid she really wanted on it. I've seen different ones done, but at least I made two different choices for her so she could decide which one she wanted. I'm just not sure if I like that handle either. And we'll see if we can work through it. I'll tell you what, brother. I was feeling. I had the whole weekend, man. I was shot. I'm telling you. And the best thing for me is I slept. I slept through it, and I didn't eat a whole lot, but I slept through it and allowed my body to heal up. And I'm not a person to take a lot of medicine either, but and I didn't take any for it. But I was just It started out with a sinus headache, is what it did, and then it got to the point where I was getting really stuffed up, you know, and then feeling tired and then achy and just it felt like a flu is what it really felt like. And the way you described how you're feeling, I kind of think that's what I was ran into too. So and I was going to do a live on Saturday, and that was just like there was no way I was in the shape to come on and entertain anybody at that point. I was done. If you're able to take a day off, I'd probably, because tomorrow might be your worst day. Like I said, Saturday was my worst day. Sunday I felt better, but I still wasn't quite all there. So really, the one bad day out of the whole weekend, really. Yeah, that's a good idea, Joel. Definitely a good idea. I think Carol should do the same thing. I think guys just ought to stay in together, kind of get you both healthy again, you know. Not everybody can do that, but if you're able to, you should. I think you heal faster if you do. Yeah, I didn't think he did he? I mean, I was probably zonked out anyhow, I'll be honest with you, Gail. I was probably just zonked out. I'm sure I would have missed it anyhow, but hopefully he's on this Saturday and I get to see him. He's another potter I like to meet, you know. I like to meet all potters, you know. She was off today and called in tomorrow. That's good. Just stay in bed and rest. I mean, the body needs it for sure. When you're going through that kind of a sickness, it's just you have to, you know. And to Leah's point, I didn't miss your comment, Leah. No, I'm unvaccinated. I did not get the vaccination. And it's funny because my daughter, my oldest daughter, she just had a baby, and she decided not to get any vaccinations for him either. I mean, anything. She might get some later on, but she's waiting it out a little bit. And so she's after everything. She's in a nursing field, you know, so she understands a lot of these meds and stuff like that. And so what she's doing is just holding back for now and waiting it out a little bit. So, but yeah, she's she's determined to try to have this kid not be vaxxed. So hopefully everything works out for her and she'll never have to do that, because I think your body will build up its own immune system really quickly. She's not bottle feeding either. She's breastfeeding, so the baby should get lots of nutrients that it needs. And the baby's really healthy, really healthy. So let's see. We won't say the word anyhow. Do any more vaccines for babies, but they're got to go to public schools, so we'll have to do a couple. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully you can avoid that if you can. She's going to do homeschooling with hers, but she's able to do that, you know, but can't the bear. Oh my. It says new milk is 100,000%. It is. It's the best thing for the kids, for sure. I mean, if any mother can do that, I mean, I know that there are problems. Some mothers can't do that, but I think majority of mothers can. So I'd say if you can do it, because that's the best thing. You know, God made that milk for that baby, you know, so why not let him have it, you know? So Gail, here you go. Here is the one I made for the person asked me to make them an urn. So I made this top for her, and she liked this top, how it fit in there and everything. She liked it, you know, but the size of it, I don't think it's going to be big enough for two people. I think it's kind of barely enough for one. And she's a small person, so she'd probably fit in there, but her husband and her would not. I also made another lid. I made another lid up here. So I've seen some of them like this, but not very many. So then what I did was I made a lid. Here's the lid that I made for on top of this to go in like that. And I've seen a lot of urns like this. So once I get back here, I can read your chat. Let me, let me know what you think. But that's what I ended up making, Gail. That was the shape that I come up with, and that's the one she actually liked. So, but yeah, she liked this top. She didn't care for this one, and this one here turned out really well. I like to make it fit better, but I'm gonna make her another one anyhow. I'm gonna change the design a little bit so it fits in better, but anyhow, yeah. So that's the shape. That's the shape that she said she liked. So let me put you back on here again. I can't read your comments on the phone. My eyes aren't that good, so you know I have to wear my readers in order to read it. Okay, all right, we're good. We got 3 and 4 only having second over twice the enterprise. I believe that too, Leah. I sure do. Let's see. Hey, Adrian, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Good to see you in here. Underproduced, but you found donors, and you're very lucky. Yeah, I'm sure, man. It's the best for them. Thank you, Gail. Oh, you do? You do, Leah. You need one of those for your mother. Okay. Well, that one there, I think would fit your mother. I think. I don't know what size your mother was, but we could get some sizes and make sure that she'd fit in there. And if you like that one, it could be yours. Thank you, Leah. I'm glad that you didn't do the shot. I worked in that mess. Oh my. I tell you what, this place is becoming a mess right now. It's a freaking I don't know. It's I need more shelving. I need to sell stuff. So I need to get the store. I haven't worked on a store for a while here, so I need to do something with that. I need to start getting this stuff out the door. And I'm sure it will sell quickly. I never had a problem selling my stuff at all. So I need to get to work on it. But I'm making them for 3 of my fur grandbabies. Ah, I got it, Gail. Okay. Yeah, I think, Gail, you said something about that to me a while back, if I'm not mistaken. Now that you wrung my brain a little bit, I think I remember the conversation a little bit. He's about 5 pounds, I'd say. Fit perfectly in the black. Okay. Yeah, I think too. I think it would actually fit her then. I mean, if it's 5 pounds, I could see what that is. That's pretty damn close, I think. Pretty daggone close. Okay. Yeah. Canada Bear. Does your head feel better? Was Canada Bear sick too? I tell you what, what's up with these people? I mean, everybody's getting sick. It's definitely going around. I mean, and whatever it is, it's quick, you know? You say I lost the weekend out of it, but really, if I wanted to, I probably could have pushed through Sunday a little bit more, but didn't have to, so I didn't. But I just rested. Saturday was the worst. I had one bad day out of all of it, so. Kind of reminds me of an elephant trunk. You know what I mean? That's an idea. I should make an elephant. I've never made an elephant, but that would be interesting. Let's see. I want to put their pictures on them, so I've been researching how to transfer pictures on clay. Yeah, there's definitely ways to do that for sure. I've never done it, so I couldn't tell you how, Gail. But you're doing the research. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You seem like a pretty smart woman to me. So, okay, I might need another plate to put this stuff on. Run out of room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I have 12 now. Huh. Okay, so I want to make a couple more. I have 12 handles made, but the way things go, handles can sometimes get messed up when you're trying to put them on. Let's see. What color would you make it? She loved purple. I do have a purple. I just need to, like, if I did purple, I'd have to dip it quite a few times to make sure the purple really comes out. Because it's not a real bright purple yet. Let me show you something, Leah. Sprinkling some of the herb. Oh yeah. You know, the other thing, I've heard of people making glazes out of remains. An ash glaze. I don't know if you ever heard of that before. I'm sure if Ben's here, he might have heard of it. I'm sure. Well, I'm sure Ben have heard of it, but maybe not out of people's remains, but out of wood ash. Let's see. I don't know if you can see this. This is a purple that I have. But that's like one coat of purple. So I think if I did it a couple times, it would really, the purple would really show up more. So that's what I have right now. Yeah. You just had a migraine. Okay. I might have. I've been putting it off for a while because I'm not sure how I want them. Yeah. Well, take your time. You know, you'll come up. It'll hit you, and you'll say, "Yep, that's what I want." It'll just happen. Yeah. If you could actually paint something on it, I mean, you'd have to do it after the firing process, obviously, but you could use regular paints and paint something on it if you wanted to. I guess it's not something that's going to be used, in water and all that kind of stuff all the time. Or I made an elephant or during. Oh wow! You should have seen Joel today, Gail. He was making one. That's pretty cool. If you made an elephant ones in different shapes like that. That's really cool. I made some small ones that you put like a rope around them or whatever, and they hang on your neck. I made some of them for the kids. It took some practice. I gotta tell you, to make them work. You know, but it's fun. It's a fun. I think that they were fun to make. I enjoyed making them. It's probably a little long. Right around in here. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it's kind of like a pastel. Yeah. Hi, Joyce. How you doing? Glad to see you're in here. Made it to one of my lives. I'm pulling handles right now. I'm just about done pulling handles, and I gotta start trimming the bottoms of my mugs. And I think these handles are going to be too wet to put on today. They're, they're just too wiggly right now. So I really can't put them on today, I don't think. I got them set up a little bit. But we're going to do the bottoms of the mugs to get them ready to put handles on. And if I have time, we'll probably throw a couple more mugs. Well, I didn't. I never did a live with them, Gail. I never did a live making them. But maybe I should. You know, it certainly takes some practice to make them sound correctly, as you probably know. You have to get them voicing down. Okay. Yeah, it's a process. You know. I made those really. It was a long time ago when I made mine, and that was probably almost 15 years ago that I made mine for the kids. But I said something to Joel. I said because he was looking for stuff to make. I said, "Well, Joel, why don't you make, one of those whistles?" And he's like, "Oh." So he looked it up, and then he got some instruction. Apparently, he got some instruction on how to make them too. So he was making one of those tonight. You could tell though he wasn't feeling the best tonight for sure, but he made it through alive. It was a good stream. Joel, you did great. Don't sell yourself short there, buddy. Oh, you do? I didn't know you could get them. Where'd you buy that, Gail? Where'd you buy your gadget to get the tone right? Because you have different diameters for different keys, right? So does it make the does it tell you the hole size and all that? Oh, you got it from Amazon. Oh, wow. I didn't have that when I made mine. So mine are out of key. I'm sure they are. But the kids didn't care. You know, they loved them. They made noises. That's all that mattered to them. All right, so I made 3 extra handles. And I think that should be sufficient. I'll have to make more probably tomorrow anyhow. If I do more mugs tonight, I'll have to make more handles. So let's get to trimming some of the bottoms of these mugs. And I don't think it'll take me too long to trim them because I really got them right down to where I needed to have them. I didn't really leave a whole lot in the bottom. So, but I probably should have. I do like to have a foot on the mug, but if I don't, I don't. That's all right, Adrian. You do all the working you want to do. I appreciate you sticking around and at least getting the hours in, huh? It helps. Yes, it is. All in the whole size for sure. I mean, that was probably the more difficult part, was trying to get it to sound right and all that. So it didn't just sound like some kind of weird, noise. Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, Joyce, that's what Gail made. And they did get a little bit higher for me after the firing. But then again, I wasn't trying to get mine to a specific key like Gail was, you know. And Joel, you should probably talk to Gail about that because she apparently made quite a few of them and she knows how to key them. Yeah. I never keyed mine, like I said. So they just made a whistling sound. And you could change the notes a little bit, you know, by covering the holes, but the kids loved them, so. All right. All right. So let's get these. All right. Here's some of the ones I made last night. As you can see, I had plastic on them, so they stayed rather nice. Still quite soft, actually. And really the bottoms, they're really not bad. I like to put a little bit of foot on them if I'm able to. Yeah, they are quite soft yet, but so. Let's see if I can trim a little bit. Hopefully I don't ruin it. Waterbird whistles. Yeah, I've never made any of the waterbird whistles. They're pretty neat too. Well, there you go, Joel. I gave you the idea, but sounds like Gail knows exactly what she's talking about. And I think I'll catch on YouTube. I'm better learning from watching. Yeah. I'll certainly try it again. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to, unless I tie this down more. All right, let's do that. Since I'm trimming the bottom, let's put a little pinch of clay on here. Yeah, maybe Joyce. Oh, okay. Yeah, I told Joel to let him set up a little bit before he tries to put holes in them. He did put the toothpick in, or not toothpick, he put the popsicle stick in, the reed part, ahead of time. Yeah, for sure. There's quite a bit that probably can be taken off of that. Yeah, you have to make a couple of them because some of them are going to fail for sure. But it's a good project because you can learn a lot, I think, just by making some. And I always thought they were a pretty fun project too. You did a good job though today, Joel. I think so. I mean, I think you have a good shape to start from. Put a dragon on it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, that's okay, Gail. Don't miss talking to your son for sure. Yeah, it would be awesome, wouldn't it? Put a dragon on it. Whistles are pretty cool to make. I mean, and once you get onto it and how to make them and how they start to turn out for you, it's a fun project. I'm just saying. Yes, it is special to make the clay sing. Oh, I bet you do miss him. That's a long way away. This must have been one of those wobbly mugs. Hi, Barbie. How you doing? Oh, you'll love it, Joel. I think you'll have fun with it. It's something completely new and different. And being you're at that outdoorsy guy and everything, and I think it's a project that you probably really like. Because you can make them any kind of shape you want too, and different sounds, and you can experiment different sounds. Yeah, Ben, that'd be cool to see. Very cool to see. I'm doing great, Barbie. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing well as well. I'm trimming my mugs up a little bit, putting a little foot on the bottom. I just made a bunch of handles, but I don't think the handles are going to go on tonight because they're just way too wet. So I might have to wait till tomorrow night to handle my mugs. But I like to put a little bit of a foot on my mugs. Kind of looks pretty cool. So I always try to leave a little bit in the bottom where I can try and trim out. Yep. Gail apparently has had a lot more practice than I have at making those. Yeah, Ben, you think about it. I'd love to see that. It's probably pretty cool looking. I've never tried to make one of those. Yeah, see if he can find out what temperature he fired it at and that kind of thing, if he knows or remembers. Be kind of cool. The bird whistles that Gail was talking about would be pretty cool too. Hey, how you doing, Jolene? I think I do, yeah. You haven't been on here for quite a while that I remember, but I think I remember you early on you were. Ramos? I can't pronounce your first name. I'm doing good. How are you? That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, that's cool, Gail. Yeah, it's been a while, that's for sure. Yeah, she's back. I'm glad you made it back. Man, I hate putting clay on my pots like this. I do. Because it can mess up the rim for sure if you're not careful. This one I think was a little bit wetter than the other ones. It's alright, we'll smooth it back out again and make it look pretty. Let him dry a little bit and clean him up. Yeah, we're all here. We're all just hanging out, having some fun. I'm going to let them mugs dry a little bit, guys. That last one was just a little bit too weak. I'm going to let them stiffen up more. But while they're going to do that, I'm going to make some more mugs. Because they're just not ready yet. I don't want to ruin them. So, let's put my pins back in. Let's get ready to start throwing some more. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to throw them like I did the other day. I'm going to throw them exactly how I did last night. So, get my water, get my sponge. How much clay do I have down here? I might have to get some more clay and weigh it out. Didn't have an elf before, now you do. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're not. I'm glad you're not scared anymore. Oh, by the way, those that will be gifted hats, at least half of them will be made from recycled fibers, so you can feel super good about receiving it, and it didn't hurt the planet. Awesome. That's awesome that you did that. All right, Joel, you take care of yourself and your little lady and rest up. Although you're probably going to be pretty excited to get out there and mess around with your whistle. Yep. Good night, Joel. And tell Carol we said good night. Later, buddy. That bag there has got a hole in it. All right, guys. I got some clay. Where am I going to put this? Let's put it here for now. Some of this clay is still a little wet, too. My goodness. Oh, now I need another. All right, we'll put them all in here. Or maybe I should make some bowls. I made a lot of mugs. I mean, I got a lot of mugs. Maybe I should make like some bowls or something. Bowls are, I can't make a bowl here. I'll screw up the sides trying to pull it off. Better stick to some mugs maybe. Oh wow, Gail. That's pretty neat. So you use a lot of disposable bowls. Makes sense with kids. I think this one has an air pocket in it. I saw Mr. Ben today throwing some nice orchid pots. He was having trouble with air in his clay. Yeah, there's some air pockets in here for sure. Oh man. Yeah, this is a clay boss. Yep. It's a clay boss. I like it actually. It's a good wheel. I bought it used, but the person never used it. So was it really used? I don't. No, it was never used. But she was a school teacher, and she had it in the classroom, thinking that she would use it. And I guess she had smaller kids and stuff like that, so it never got used. She said it was in the storage area, and she said it never came out. So it's brand new. Um, so when I went and saw it, I thought I gotta have it. I got it for like half the cost of a new one, and I thought I gotta take it. So she was a really nice lady too. She had just lost her husband, and so she was getting rid of a lot of things in her house. They had a pretty good sized house, and she was moving down south with her family, and she just had to downsize, you know. So oh, that's cool. Yeah, I saw you today having. You could hear the popping noises as I was watching it. I was like, yeah, Ben has some pockets of air in there. I know what that feels like. Strips. Oh wow, Gail. You're pretty creative there, Gail. Using those bags like that, figuring out how to use them. That's really cool, Gail. Yeah, I don't have any pug mill, any mixer, of course, but I had a pug mill at one time. I had a really nice pug mill, and I had to get rid of it. There was a time when I had a nice studio. I had I had slab roller. I had several wheels. I had a pug mill. I just had all kinds of you know all kinds of stuff. I had a brand new kiln. I had it all. Cause that's when I was doing it pretty hot and heavy, you know. And then my wife ended up getting sick, and then of course then you have medical bills that pile up, and they can't get paid, and so we were in big trouble, financially, really big trouble. So I had to go back to work, get a job that had some decent health insurance and stuff like that, and so I had to get rid of everything. Everything I had to get rid of it. Got rid of my wheels, everything. Everything went. I had a nice trailer that I took to shows with me because I'd use it to pack up and go to shows. That's how I sold my pottery. And had a nice enclosed trailer where I could carry my wheel with me. All that. I was set. But the wife came first, so I sold everything to somebody in New York City. They heard a studio was closing down. They came down with cash and they bought everything I had. So, well, they didn't buy a trailer, but I had a guy that did take that from me then. But yeah, I mean, so here I am starting back all over again. A long time from now, but I started working. You saw the old kiln I had, because I was just piecing stuff together just so I can get back into it again, you know. So yeah, I love my pug mill because I could take all my scraps, put them in there, plug them up. It had de-air on there, you know, so it could vacuum it. It was sweet. Yep, I am. I am now, anyhow. I have to be. Yeah, the new kiln, that was a long time coming. It's just something I needed to have, and as soon as I had an opportunity, with some cash that I didn't have to take a loan out for, you don't have to pay back. And the wife said, "You need a kiln." I said, "Yeah, I do need a kiln." So that's what we did. We went and bought a kiln. So that was a bit of a luxury for me. Having that in there is like having a freaking Ferrari for me right now. Hey, Laura, good to see you in here. You are very crafty, Gail. Good to see you in here, Laura. Glad you can make it. You had to video an accident. Holy smokes. I hope everybody's okay. Oh, thank you, Leah. I try to be a good husband. I'm not always thoughtful, you know. Sometimes I miss those things, you know, because I don't. It's not something I think about. To be honest with you, I don't think about the little things sometimes. But she knew that when she married me. Your story is amazing. Oh my. Yeah, it's quite a story, actually. But wait, you guys heard about my engagement too, right? Really, if you want to call it that. You guys heard about that the other night. Oh, I bet it does. It probably. Oh my gosh, that'd probably take. I want to say 1,000 plastic bags to make something that big. I mean, because you're bringing them down tight, so small. So that would be a lot of bags. You or Leah, you can do a lot of stuff. You're a hobby collector. Well, I can't say I have a lot of hobbies. I mean, I'm not sure I call this a hobby. I guess it is. I don't know. But I've rebuilt, like I had I could never find a really good old tractor, like a garden tractor, like the old kind that actually were made out of cast iron, you know, and that kind of stuff. A heavy old tractor, because the ones you get today, they're not they're not garden tractors. So I found an old Boland's tractor. It had the mower deck on it. Well, the mower deck was off of it, but everything was just pretty well ruined in it. It didn't run. Well, it ran, but it ran like crap, so it really didn't run. Um, and since I couldn't really afford a new one, I found that old Boland's, and I thought, building myself a garden tractor, and I did. I built a garden tractor. I tore it down, replaced every single bolt, belt, washer, everything. It's a brand new tractor today. But now my the charging system went bad in it, so now I can't run it because it won't charge the battery. So I got to fix that. But oh, you love my pottery. Thank you. Meow Seth. All right. Glad to see you're in here. But she ain't powerful. Yeah, Leah. I knew who she was speaking about. I knew exactly who she was talking about. There you go. Let me think of that shape. I like that shape. Yay, Hank is going. Hey, Live, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you're in here. Mouse's in here, Leah's in here, Gail's in here, Laura's in here. We're all in here. Jacqueline's in here, or Jalen's in here. Yeah, Ben Wolf in here, I think, still. He's probably lurking. We are all powerful. Oh my. I go through phases on what I'm making. Clay is always going on. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Wolf's still here. Laura's here. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, Gail, I don't know what I'm going to make, you know? So I'll just throw a piece on the wheel and just make whatever it's going to make, you know? I don't have any ideas. But then usually that turns into ideas. Yeah, Joyce is here. Oh, did you? That's awesome. Yeah, they're good old tractors. I mean, man, I built this one, like I said, I rebuilt it, and I tell you what, it's a good heavy garden tractor. It'll plow the driveway, it'll rototill the garden, it'll mow the grass with a 48-foot mowing deck on it. Or 48 inch, sorry. But yeah, so they're awesome tractors. You getting out of here, Ben? I'll see you. Goodbye, Ben. We'll see you later, Ben. All right, you have a good evening, buddy. I'll probably be on till about 9 o'clock, guys. And then I'm going to have to start thinking about my bedtime. I'm going to have to get things cleaned up a little bit here before I turn in, so. Maybe I rolled an empire. Maybe you did, Meowsmith. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, mule gear. They'll pull anything. You put it in mule gear. Yeah, I do love the old tractors. That's for sure. And the thing of it is I never built a motor before in my life. Grant you, it was a 20 horsepower motor, right? But still, I've never done it before. And I tore it down to the block, cleaned it, honed it, everything. Made sure all the ports were clean, because you know how old oil can get in those ports. They can clog up. So yeah, I was very happy when I had the motor on my bench and I went and fired that sucker up and it cracked right off right away. I couldn't have been happier because I've never done that before. I have something. Okay, wait. I have so Russian Empire. Soviets were considered empire. Republic. You guys talking about a game? Is that a game you're talking about? Something empire? It must be a game. That must be. Hey go? Hi go? Is that how you say that? Hi go? Where am I at and what time is it? I'm in the United States, Pennsylvania. So I'm on Eastern Standard Time, which it is 8:24 at night. Are you Indian? From India? It'd probably be your morning, I guess. If you're from India. Paul. Who's Paul? Leah, do you know everybody? Am I missing something here? No, it happened in IRL. Oh, okay. Oh, you're from Australia. Okay. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm glad you stopped in to see me. Glad you found me. That's Paul. Okay. Well, nice to see you, Paul. I'm glad you stopped in. You found me. And I hope you subscribe, man. This is a good channel. Have you heard of Ben Wolf Pottery? And Cup of Joe? And Ugg Chugs? And Swan City? All those potters? Well, we're all part of that same group. We're all buddies, so. Yeah, okay, you frequency Chads? Okay, good. You know Chad then. I'm glad you could make it in here. Nice to speak to somebody from Australia. Yeah, you're right, live. It was. You subscribed to them all. Cool. Well, it's nice to know your name, Paul. Leah seems to know everybody. And she keeps track of everybody's names somehow. I forget people's names. Not the USSR, the Russian Empire. Well, we're getting a history lesson here, guys. Leah, you might have the Russian issue again. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jaylene. That's wonderful you say that. Everybody is in here, I'm telling you. There's a lot of good people in this chat. This whole pottery group that we have is awesome. Hig-O. Hig-O. Okay, that's your nickname, Hig-O. All right. Well, that's good to know. I did not know how to pronounce that. I'm not good with names, by the way. Anybody on here can probably tell you, no, Miri's not good at names. But if I see you again, I'll try to remember your name's Paul. I'm sure Leah will remind me. What is your name? Well, let's see. I want to say Cynthia. I hope that's right, because I think it's Cynthia. But this is where I was calling you Laura, and then there's something going on between you and Leah, and then I saw the CL or CTY or something like that. I saw that she was putting on there, and I said Cynthia. So is that right? I don't know. Caitlin. Is it Caitlin? Oh, man. You guys get me messed up sometimes with these names. Yes. Okay, good. So it's Cynthia, right? Cynthia or Caitlin? Okay. I'll say it was Cynthia. I tell you what, the Alsmith must be pretty good at history. Cynthia, yes. Okay. I will promise you that I will try to remember that. I just can't guarantee you that I'll remember it. Because I remember I was calling you Laura for the longest time, right? So, and then I forgot. After that, I knew it wasn't Laura, and I was like, well, what was it? And I know it started with a C, but I couldn't remember if it was Cynthia or, I don't know, I couldn't remember what it was. So thank you for reminding me so politely, because I didn't remember. Oh, okay. Well, Paul, if it's all right, you can't stay long. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Everybody loves you in here for sure, the way it sounds. So, and now if I see you in other chats, I'll know, because I'll be on Chad's chat sometimes too. That's usually when I'm working, by the way. So I usually can't say a whole lot when I'm in his chats, but I'll sound off every once in a while. So as you can see, I'm making different style mugs here because I'm not sure what I want to do here. So that's a little bit different shape than I did before. Meowsmith is literally named after Stalin, as if he looks up to him. Excuse me if I don't read anything more than a sentence from him about it. Yeah, I don't think anybody here likes Stalin, and what that name stood for. So you have to forgive us for that. I mean, it wasn't a particularly good time in history. It was history, and everybody should know it, but it wasn't a very good time in history. Oh, I believe you're good at history. Yeah, I do. This is a great live once you came in, and you'll be hooked. Well, thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that. We have 124 views tonight, which is pretty cool. It's consistently going up, so what do you make? Do you have an example? Oh, yeah. Are you? Yeah, so hang on here. Since I have quite a few people in here, let's look at what I have made. I have some good examples. I'm glad you brought that up, because somebody has to remind me every once in a while. I've quit scrolling. Fire. Oh, man. All right, let me pull you off the stand here. Pretty sure. All right, so anyhow, these are some of the mugs I worked on tonight. So here's a couple mugs I did. These are just These are dry. They're ready for a bisque firing. But finished items, here's some finished items I have. There's some mugs. There's a mug that I did. Another mug. You like that color? Get closer for you. Another one of my mugs. Another shape I've done. This is a mint color. People seem to like it. Do we have people leaving? Is that Joyce leaving? If that's you, Joyce, you have a good evening, and I hope to see you again one here soon. So, yep. So these are some examples. I did some bowls. There's some bowls I did. This is for earrings. That's a cobalt blue. Here's what I call sandstorm. I take two different clay bodies and put them together and basically throw them, and that's how it usually turns out. I mean, can't really predict it, but here's like a small pie plate. Another small plate. There's a lidded jar that I made. I make a lot of different things, you know, because my customers want different things. So this is something you put on the corner of your sink in the kitchen, put your sponges in it so they drain back out into your sink. Another bowl with some nice glazing on there. You love the cobalt? Pick Leah. Nice. You like the cobalt blue? Yeah, I do too. You get that sucker in the light. I mean, look at that thing shine. It's just beautiful. And that's on a white clay body I have. I need to get more of that clay body, by the way. I ran out of it, but yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful blue. And that nice mixing bowl. Big mixing bowl. I put nice thick rims on them. A berry bowl, you know, so you can rinse your berries off. This is just a little planter. I put a little heart in the bottom of it so the water could drain out, but people kind of like that I put a heart in the bottom of it. Yeah. Another pie plate. Nice big pie plate. Here's another bowl with a mint and oatmeal. Show them the heart, she says. I'm showing them a variety of things, Leah. I'm showing them a variety of stuff. There's a pretty cool looking bowl there too. The way the glaze kind of went. Pretty cool. And then this is my studio, by the way. It's just in my basement, you know. That's how some of us potters live, right out of the basement. Here's some more pieces. I have a bunch of bisqueware up here that I need to get glazed. Here's a drinking cup. So, there's a real big pie plate back here that I need to glaze. That thing is huge, by the way. Very huge. Another bowl. And I got a bunch of stuff down here. Just all kinds of stuff. This is torture, she says. Jacqueline says, or Jaylene says, elf. Oh man, yeah. So you wanted some examples. That's, you know, a lot of stuff that I have, and then of course this piece here. This piece is for somebody in here that keeps saying, "Show the heart, show the heart." Oh yeah. So that's the heart that I made. That somebody really wants. So, but yeah, and then I have something now. So I made some made some mugs over here. I need to go to this side to get to them, but here's a cobalt blue with a, I think it's called oatmeal on the bottom. Nice mug. But this light's not so well down here, but there's another one with a, I think that's cobalt blue with a white linen over top of it. Swirly mugs. There's a walnut glaze over top, and that had like a, what was it? Cinnamon on the bottom. Some more bowls. And, but yeah, there's some of my pieces. And then I have in my kiln room, since you really didn't, since Paul, you really didn't get a good look at any of this. I hope you're still on here, but there's my kiln. That's a brand new kiln that I bought. So it needs to get loaded, but then I have stuff in here yet that's drying that this needs to be done. But there's a dolphin wine glass. There's two more back there yet I need to do. These are still just raw clay. They need to be bisque fired. You love that walnut. You like the dolphin? Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like the dolphin too. He's pretty cool. Jenny's back. Cool. So yeah, so there's a little look at a little bit of a look at my pottery. I got more over here. Like I said, I ran out of shelving. I mean, I've got stuff everywhere, you know? And I really need to start working at getting rid of some of this. So I got that table full. I got the shelves behind me. And I got this down here. It's getting pretty full. And I got all that up there that needs to be glazed and fired. So yeah, I'm running out of space. I mean, look at me. I'm filling my other wheel up here, you know? So anyhow, Paul, you asked about looking at some stuff, examples, and I hope that gives you a pretty good idea of what I do. Well, all I see is Leah comments. Oh my goodness. Butterbell. Yeah, I do have a Butterbell as well. I still have the Butterbell. It's over on the rack somewhere. I must know, Murray. Where is the Butterbell? You want to see the Butterbell? I'll get the Butterbell quick. It does look like she's spamming, doesn't it? Let me go get it quick. Well, let's see. Where did I put it? Huh, where did it go? I had it. Oh, I got it. I found it. I found the Butterbell. It's not glazed yet. It's not glazed yet, so it could be any color that you saw on my tables. But anyhow, this is basically just bisqueware, so it has to be glazed. But then here's where your butter goes. So it goes in here like that. Just like that. You put water on the inside. It sits like that. So that's my Butterbell. It does ring. It'll probably ring better once it gets fired a little bit harder, but that's what you call a Butterbell. You put your butter in here, you put a little bit of water in here so the water comes up across here. It seals your butter off from the air so it won't go bad. And then you always have soft butter. So I'll take this off and spread on my, bread. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I make them different sizes. This is just a small one, but I make different sizes too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. So there's an idea of what I make, and I make a lot of different stuff. Most of my items are functional ware, so I make the bowls, the mixing bowls. I make pie plates. I make regular plates, dinner plates. Mugs, of course. I make regular cups. Of course, the wine glass you saw, that was actually a special order that people seem to like. So I'm starting to make them more and more. I make piggy banks, which you didn't see a piggy bank yet, did you? People seem to like my piggy banks too. I make them, for little kids. They like to have them. So I get a cork. You put the cork in the mouth, just right here. But it's a nice little piggy bank that I made. So, kids seem to like them. And I always put the kid's name on the back side here. But all right, you getting out of here? All right, we'll see you again, Paul. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. You like that, Barbie? Yeah. Yep. Meow Seth, you're right. I think you are good at history. The cutest piggies on earth. Yeah, they get a cork put in there, so you can always get the money out. You don't have to break the bank to get it out. Truce. All right, Paul. Great to see you in here. I might be on tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Probably not, but I will try to, whenever I can, get on here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Glad to see you in here. I always do like to show my stuff off there a little bit because, I don't know who all is in here at the time, and some people just don't know what I make, Is that what it does, Ben? All right, we'll see you later, Paul. Maybe that's why my algorithm is so small right now. I don't know. I didn't know if it would do that or not. Okay, Leah. Meow says, I think you might have a point. I mean, the algorithms probably don't like to hear that stuff. They don't like to hear a lot of stuff, but that's probably one of them they don't like to listen to. And then it just brings down my algorithm, and then YouTube won't show my videos to anybody. So that's what happens. So nothing gets you as a person, just YouTube doesn't like to hear about it. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. And the smiley faces. Yeah, I'm trying to get as many followers or as many subscribers as I can. It'd be nice to get my page out there, my channel out there, for other people to watch. Some of that's on me. A lot of it's on me. I just need to be more frequent and doing my lives, and that would probably raise my channel level as well. Yeah, you know how it is. It's propaganda to a lot of people, for sure. Lita, we call them children here in the States. Have you met Leah's children yet? She probably calls them demons for a reason. Well, thank you, Meow Seth. I was hoping that you would, you know, like I said, it's nothing personal. It's just that it might slow down the algorithm for my channel. That's all. But you ought to start your own channel maybe and try that. I don't know that it would take off too well. I mean, but if you like history, maybe you should share your passion for history on your own channel. You'd probably be surprised who all you get to listen to. You know, that's a thought. You seems like you have a passion for it. So, Leah, that's hilarious. Many lose for look at tiny color. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh, that's great. That's great that you're already doing that. Is it working out good for you? Meow Seth, is it working out good for you? They called your YouTube? What do you mean they called it? Okay, good. You know, somehow I always end up at this shape. What is that? I mean, I'm not sure why I always end up at this shape. I like to do a different shape. I think this feels good in the hands, and I've been doing this forever. This shape. Um, oh, that's great. I'm happy for you that's happening. I wish I had that many. I don't have any shorts up there, but I wish I had that many at one time. That'd be awesome. So I'm happy for you that it's working out, for sure. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. I'm not sure who's doing it, but thank you. I poked my pot. I'm trying to smooth it out right here. And I poked it. Well, that's awesome, Meow Smith. That's good. Yeah, it's not a bad shape. Not a bad shape. Yeah, this is probably on a pottery channel like this. It'd probably screw up the algorithm, is what I'm thinking. Because it's not going to know what people to send here. Because I'm sure it looks at topics that are in the chat and all kinds of stuff. I beat you on subscribers. I don't know about that. I don't have that many. I don't even have 200 yet. I think what I do need to do is do some shorts, though. I think it would probably help the algorithm if I did do more shorts. I think it likes to see that. So you have 31 subscribers, but you're getting a lot of views. Ooh. I didn't put that down hard enough. It slid across the wheel head. I believe you might be right about that, Muirhead. Yeah. It is weird. I mean, you know, you never really know what or at least I don't understand exactly how YouTube works, but from the way I understand it is that they look at your lives, and because I'm doing it vertically like that, I think they sell this like a short, because some people have told me that's how they found me. And I saw that in my algorithms. They say I think most people come from the vertical live streams. That's where most people come from. They must come across their screen, and it sends them to my channel. But right now, I only have about half of those people subscribed. Like, I have like 15,000 people view my channel. So, it is funny business. It's definitely weird, yeah. I haven't figured it out yet, but when I do, this channel will take off. And then I'm going to need every one of you guys that are moderators to help take care of the chat, because it'll get busy. It will get busy, I'm sure. I'm just not there yet. But you saw how fast Joel's went up. I mean, Joel's went up crazy. Yeah, live. That's just it. I mean, that's where it says some of them came from, is the live. So, you know, the verticals, the short verticals. And I've been putting a tag in there that says shorts, hashtag shorts. So I'm hoping that helps a little bit too. But then people are expecting a short, and then they're getting a long video. So I need to make some really actual short videos. And I could probably do that out of some of these lives that I do. I just haven't had time to really dig into it. I'll definitely check you out, and I might as well sub to you, yeah. Now, if it's going to help you out, I'll do that, for sure. I'm always willing to help somebody out. And I got this piece completely off kilter. Yeah, I like to get more subscribers because I like to get my content out there to more people. And, you know, I'd like to be able to help more people, you know. A lot of people find this very relaxing to watch, and so I want to get those viewers, you know. Ooh, I made that thin. I don't know if you guys can see some marks across there. It started to twist the mug as I'm pulling up. It's super thin in there. It's 1,000% relaxing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Cynthia. See, I'm starting to call you that. That way it gets buried into my brain. What day I get verified as the day I admit that I am propaganda, sipping comments. Okay. Yes, shorts is where I found you. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I didn't realize that. I mean, it does say in my, like when I do look in the analytics, I guess they call it. When I look in there, that's what it's telling me, that people are coming from the shorts. So I think if I made more shorts, I mean, like I already said this, but I think I get more viewers. It's 1,000% relaxing. Oh my. Man, this is just a little bit wiggly on me. That's how I got 473, is doing shorts from my Taz page and working on the Tennessee page. I didn't even know you had a page. 2025, I will focus more on the Tennessee page. I didn't even know you had one. Now I've got to check you out, because I don't know that I subscribed to you. Now Leah, I did subscribe to her, but she has no content. Come on, girlfriend. Get your content in there. You have a whole product there that you're making, and you're good at it. Show your stuff off. Because you know what? These youngins don't know how to do that kind of stuff. And someday, somebody wants to learn. And then they're going to find you and say, oh, look at this person. They know how to do it. And they learn something new off of you. Hello, Ahmed. Ahmed. Okay, I can't say your name. But hello. She has one video. Yeah, but is it her video, though? I don't know if she made the video, did she? Yeah, see, she makes all kinds of stuff. Oh, you're an Indian potter. Well, hey, I'm glad you found me. I get a lot of Indian potters in here. Do you have your own YouTube page? I says, I'm really good at tying shoes. Oh, man. Well, Leah, you know what? I just found your comment. It scrolled past me, and I darn near missed it. That's Leah. Oh my goodness. But Leah, you know, I'm not a very outward person, okay? I never was. I'm more inverted. I like to make things, and I like to show people, how I make things. But for me to get on YouTube and do this was a big deal. This is not easy for me. And I tell you what, me making my first video was a flop because I was scared to death. And after you get on here for a while, you realize that there's really nothing to be scared of. Just be yourself. Just be yourself, and you're going to find out that people love you for who you are. And that's the honest to God truth. So I know it's scary at first to jump on YouTube and start making your own content. But I'm just telling you, you just got to try. And it's going to take a few times, right? You're going to feel very awkward. It's going to feel very weird. And you're going to stumble. And the first many videos, you'll probably, tank. But that's okay. I think the idea is you just got to keep going. And you're going to meet people and new friends. And all of a sudden, you're just going to take off. And people are going to really enjoy it. And you're going to feel loved. And it's going to be a whole new world for you. It's kind of like you in the chat right now, okay? Yeah, people can't see you, but you're being yourself, right? And people seem to love you. So, if you have your own chat or video where you're making stuff, do lives, because you can't screw up a live. I mean, it's there, If you try to just make a video, which you could, but you're going to take retake after retake after retake until you feel good about it, which could be never. So I say jump in and do lives, because it is what it is, and you're not going to change it. It's out there, and you just got to do it. Oh, wow, you have 52,000. Wow. Well, we need to get you to 50 then. That's right. That's right, Cynthia. You tell her. Did you see his work, Ben? Apparently. I haven't seen it. Exactly. Yeah. I think I know you somewhat. Well, I will. I definitely will. I'll come over to your page and support you. Subscribe to my page too, please. And I will definitely come over and I will subscribe to your page. I haven't seen you yet, but there's several Indian potters that I've subscribed to already, and I'll come over to yours and subscribe to yours as well. I like to see your work. I like to see a lot of different potters work and how they operate. It's pretty cool. And thank you for stopping in and seeing me. I do lives, but it's just Taz. He doesn't know how to chat back yet. Oh my. Oh, well, thank you. Shared? Is it Shared? Shared? Yeah, I am horrible at names, but thank you for stopping by and watching. I hope you subscribed and hit the bell for notifications when I do go live again. I'm trying to make this a regular thing, but it's tough right now. But yeah, so hit that notification, so that notification bell, so you get notified when I go live. I'd love to see you back here again. Maybe he needs a proper pupper hat. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sub to them. Oh, yeah, well, if you have 52,000, I'm sure you are. I'm trying to get there. I want to get monetized too, eventually. I'm far away from that, though. So I'm trying to get there too. So tell your friends to come check me out. And I'll tell my friends to come check you out. And then, maybe we'll both benefit more, right? It's all about us and making pottery. So 26 years old. I am 57 years old. So I'm quite a bit older than you are. I know I could get a bunch of subs if I had my dad blasted. He has a network of 4,000 people between his work, union, and fishing and betting. Wow, that's a lot. I am live 30 minutes later. Okay. Please all come to my live stream. Okay. All right. We can do that. I'll do that. I'll come by and visit. So you're live in 30 minutes? Because I'm about ready to get off of here now anyhow. So but I'll definitely check you out. Yeah, I think it takes a lot to get money out of this. Because I don't think YouTube pays you a whole lot. But I think if once you get monetized, then people can actually become members of your channel, and that's where you'll make a little bit more money. I don't know how much YouTube takes out of that yet, but you do make more money then. But if you get like this other gentleman here from India with 52,000, he said, that's a lot of subscribers, and he's probably getting a lot of traffic. So he's probably making some money there, which I hope he is. I like to see everybody succeed. Well, I would love to advertise my jewelry and make money that way. I don't have any ambitions of becoming internet famous. Well, see, it's really not about being famous. This does help sell your work. Because once you do get a lot of subscribers, then you can start your own, you can sell on here too, I think. So it opens the door, and that's where I want to get to. It's where it opens that door to where I actually can advertise my work on here as well to be sold. So it's another avenue for revenue. I'm not relying on YouTube to get my revenue. You know what I mean? I am, but I'm not, because I make my own product just like you would. So that's where I'm at too. That's where I'm trying to get to. Your comment pin, please. Where is it? See my thimble. Oh. Yeah, where did you pin the comment? Where'd it go? Did I miss it, Leah? $2,000 a night. Holy smokes. People are sending 50 to 100. Yeah, so some people do. Some people have money out there that they want to help support artists. And so, hey, if I can be one of those, I will. And it's just going to help me. I'd love to be able to stay home with my wife because of her condition. It's not going to get any better. So I want to try to stay home with her and do this and make money. So that's where my head is right now anyhow. I want to try to make that happen. And I will make it happen. It's just going to take some work, right? You want me to pin your page? Is that what it is? See my live stream? I don't know. We could probably go there and pin it. I don't know. I think that's what you're asking is we go to your live or go to your page and put a link on my chat. Is that what you're asking? But then you have to put my link on your chat. I don't mind helping out other potters. I really don't. I don't mind helping out anybody, period. So I'm not able to get to there yet to do that. It's only fair. Another guy I follow, he drives in the streets in LA. He was getting 100 to 200 by the end of the night, and he made 4,000 and donated 100. He made 4,000 and donated 100 or 1,000 to the homeless. Now he does this forever. Oh, that's every Friday and Saturday. That's awesome. That's awesome that he does that. He gives it back. You know, I mean, he has to take some for himself because it takes money to do that, but yet he's giving it back to the community, which is really cool. That's wonderful, wonderful that he does that. All right, y'all, that's it. I'm doing a live sometime soon, eating and begging. No, you need to set up and do your jewelry or something, okay? Yeah, well, Leah, I'm just saying, you know, you have to just I wasn't this wasn't like I said, this was not easy for me to do. I'm not exactly a straightforward type of person. I hate crowds and that kind of thing, you know, and I got a little bit used to it at the shows I would go to. Um, but yet I could still get away, right? When you're online like this, you don't get away. You're still in front of the people, and thousands of people will see you, and that takes a lot to get used to. But you got to just jump in with both feet and just do it. Oh yeah, network, nice. When you do a short, you tag the company that you get your clay from, etc. Oh, really? You say to do that. I could do that. Life says, just do it. Okay, eating and making jewelry. Hey, Leah, if that makes you happy, then do it. Do a live and do that. I mean, it might be tough with little ones around, but you could probably do it when they're at school, right? Well, yeah, you could. There are people that's all they do is follow the weather and put it out there to everybody else. And this is what's happening. She has a little, I think I found her, Anon. She has a white and yellow AP in the circle. Okay. Is that the person from India? Is that what you're talking? Barbie, is that what you're talking about? Well, yeah, so I could try that. I could definitely do that, you know. I mean, that's a definite thought. I mean, I like Shimpo. You know, I like their wheels. I like this wheel. So, but there's a lot of other products that I use too. Has got a free bark box as a gift, and he got a dog bed. Wow. Yes, Barbie says. Okay. Are you able? Are you able? To, okay. You can't do it though. Miss Barbie can't do it. Hang on, Barbie. Hang on, Barbie. Let me see if I can take care of this. Come over here. There we go. This mouse is something else. I'll tell you, I gotta get another mouse. There we go. There you go, Barbie. If you can find it and post it on here, that'd be great. Janice. Janice is back. How you doing? I was actually just getting ready to go off of here, but since y'all are on here and just, you know, very talkative tonight, There you go. There y'all go. How's that feel? I hope you like that. So what is that? Is that like a coin bank? Is that what that is? Yes, Leah. There you go. There you go, Barbie. There you go. You got it. You did it. Awesome. Awesome. Anand, is that good? Is that good? You got a link? I put a link up to Anand from India. He's a potter. Go check him out. Subscribe. He's going to send people my way too, right, Anand? Put, okay, I'll come and visit you. I'll come visit you in 20 minutes. To her, I think? Okay. Well, better yet. We need some women potters. Leah is Queen Maud. Yeah, Leah is Queen Maud. She does have a superior modship. I can't hear you. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. I can't tell you. Amen. Too many boys. I'm not sure how to help Janice out. She said she can't hear me, and I don't know what to tell her to do. She can't hear me. I would assume she checked the volume too, but I couldn't. We don't know. If she can take care of the Russians, she's pissed. Can you hear yet, Janice? Sometimes, Janice, you just might have to reboot. I don't know. Go out and come back in. Sometimes that helps. The Russians. Oh, man. Oh, he is a he. Okay. All right. Well, none of us really know when you have different names like that. Oh, there goes Live, putting some Russian on there again. You're welcome. You're welcome, Anand. I'll come see you in 20 minutes. Hey, I appreciate you guys stopping in and spending time with me. I mean, your time is precious. And so I appreciate you guys staying and watching me all night. It means a lot to me. So, because I know how much time is worth. So, yeah, keep it English. Or Leah might have to take your modship away. And you just got it. Oh, man. I had a good time tonight, I was kind of feeling a little bit low tonight, but I thought, I'm going live. I mean, and you guys always cheer me up, with your chats and stuff. I love talking to y'all. It's great to be here. I've missed y'all, Muirhead. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, thank you for being here, Barbie. I appreciate you. English only, but in Russian. Yeah, how does that work? Oh, man. Well, thank you all for being here. I'm going to probably end this here soon and get things cleaned up. Probably go over and see a nod, and hopefully he shares me with his pals, and I get more subscribers that way too. You know, it can't hurt, right? So, oh my. Anyhow, I had a great time tonight, guys. I appreciate you, all your time that you spent with me. It helps get the analytics looking at me, and hopefully more people find me and share my page, because I'd like to get to share my knowledge out there with other people. And so I appreciate y'all. Have a great night. Share it. Okay. Yep. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. You all have a good night. And if I can, I'll be on tomorrow night. I can't promise you though. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Love y'all. Thank you again. And we'll catch you real soon. I promise. I'm feeling a lot better now. All right. You remind us it's 10 minutes away now, guys. All right. Good night, all. See you later.